Hello everyone and welcome to episode 9 of Megaman X4. In the last part we took down 3 more Mavericks and now we're going up to the final one, Saumya. You know, I have to respect Saumya. No matter how many times we kill him, he always gives us a salute. Respect, my friend. You know, I always wondered why we can only destroy the blue ones in this. I mean, sure, they're the only ones that are firing at us, but even still, that makes no logical sense. And now making its only appearance in the Zero playthrough, is the blue right armor, which I've always called X's right armor because it's a blaster. Dash really quickly to get the final hard tank in the game. So yeah, not really much to be said that hasn't been said yet about this stage. Play your cards right, try not to get hit by any lasers, and try to use Zero's moveset to your advantage here, because a lot of the guys are vulnerable to his moves, especially those guys in that with the I forget the name of it, but the Thunder one. And luckily we get to the first part of this stage pretty quickly. In fact, I go through a majority of all 3 of the stages in this episode pretty quickly. For some reason, the beginning of these guys' charging sound effects it sounds almost exactly like the charging sound effect that X has in Megaman X1 and 2. I'm not sure why I think that, but I do. Be careful not to get hit by the spikes, or else you're going to have to play that like 30-second long part again. Now you get to really show off this technique's true power, because just check out how much HP this guy has left already from these individual attacks. This game is ridiculous when it comes to that. The Koenbu, I think it's called, is so overpowered, it's not even funny. And now it's time for Saumya. Now, as you can see, we also have a limited attack for once. It's Zero's only attack that's limited, and it's the Cyber Peacock weapon. I forget the name of it. Pretty much it sends a blast of energy in pretty much any of the cardinal directions. Meaning wests, south, southwests, southwests, blah 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 blah. So on and so forth, in pretty much any of the available... Can it go down if it's possible? I don't really know. But after you use up all 4 uses, it's up to you and your Z-Saber. Thank God the Koenbu is still overpowered even on bosses. But that was the last Maverick. For now. There's still the boss rush to be taken care of next part. Oh, it's gonna be fun to record. And we get Tenkuha, which enhances our Z-Saber. Not only can we cut energy shots now with our Z-Saber, but we can also... I think it does a little bit more damage. And now it's time for the actual fight against Colonel over at the spaceport. And how do you start off the stage as Zero? By immediately falling off a cliff. That was so embarrassing, but I didn't feel like cutting it out because it was right there. could have save stated, but in fact, actually, one thing I will say is that when it comes to my Mega Man X runs, which I'll be, because this is not the only X game I'll be doing by far, I think I might do the Ultimate Armors for all of them. Most likely. Because, well, at least for the ones I can do the Ultimate Armor runs for, I will be doing them, like X4, 5, and 6. Well, obviously X4, you've kind of already finished X's playthrough that. X5 and X6. Although I'm loathing the day I have to do X6. Ugh, I still haven't beaten that yet. I know, as much of a Mega Man nut I am, X6 is the one game in the series I have yet to beat. Not even the series, the entire franchise, at least that I own. That was some weird video glitches there. I don't know why that happens. Blah blah blah, I don't want to fight you, and time for the epic fight with Colonel, who is a lot more difficult in this fight than with he was with X. I mean, his moveset's the exact same as it was with X, just because you're not ranged and you don't have the nose strike, that it's a lot harder. In fact, I think he's also weak against the ice. Although, I think that one thing I think that is a bit easier is that I think he's weak against the ice, the Pyoretsu's and the ice attack. Oh, Colonel. You were so much better than your replacement in X5, but we'll get to that when I get to it. And I mean in terms of everything, in terms of character, in terms of battle, that's for sure, because, good God, I hate those battles in X5, just because they're so badly done. And he's done. And now Colonel, for the first time, perishes. Goodbye, Colonel. See you in Mega Man Battle Network 4. In about 6-7 years, I think. And now it's time to head on to the final stage, even though apparently Iris left with the Repliforce for unknown reasons. Time for the second to the last stage in the game. It's the exact same layout as the one where we fought Double. Wait a minute, Double disappeared at the same time in the storyline that Iris did. Probably just a coincidence. I'm sure this is all going to be just a happy ending after we kill Sigma. For some reason I decided to grind up some energy tanks in case I need it, because there is a fight through that door. In fact, there's only one time there's not a fight directly through one of those doors, and that's later on in the stage. And Iris and the magical orb of doom. But actually, that is actually apparently from what I've read up on Megaman, the Megaman wiki, or Megaman knowledge base as it's called, that is Colonel, a part of Colonel. And what is she doing? Fusion, ha! So now she and Colonel are one. Even though it looks like she's just riding some sort of demonic ride armor. Now you can't actually harm Iris herself, and when you do attack her, she sends out these mines which are easily destroyed. The real thing you need to damage is the power core. It'll go down pretty easily if you just attack it. This is actually a pretty easy boss, because this direct body contact and this laser beam are the only attacks this boss has, as far as I can remember. For some reason, though, I had a lot of trouble with this boss when I was young. I could get double, no problem, but Iris, for some reason, I guess it's the emotional pain. Actually, as far as I can know, besides maybe the refighting the Mavericks, this is actually the... No, wait, no, I forgot about Colonel. I mean, not Colonel, General. I always get those two confused. I always call one the other. Damn it. And... she's down. I noticed that the core explodes for some reason. Well, I mean, obviously the core explodes because it was the HP, but... And yet somehow, Iris is harmed by this. Cutscene time.
Iris.
Sarah.
Hang in there, Iris.
Please, stay away from Replophos. Let's live together. In a world where only Reploids exist.
Iris, there's no world just for Reploid. It's only a fantasy.
Yes, I know, but I wanted to believe it. I wanted to live in a world where only Reploids exist with you.
Iris! 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 Ah! No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What? What am I fighting for?
Two things. One, that scene would have been so much more dramatic if the lip syncing was a lot more accurate. And two, that is the best line in the game. What am I fighting for? Oh, God. Zero. Your voice... I wish this voice actor was kept on into other games, but sadly you had to get your X8 voice actor. Well, first you had to get your X7 voice actor, which sucked, and then you got your X8 voice actor, which was awesome. But yes, Iris is dead, never to appear again until Battle Network. Where sadly Zero is only in a spin-off title of that. Anyway, now, unlike X's path, I'm taking... Unlike X's playthrough, I mean, I'm taking the top path here. I'm never gonna be able to get over that line. I never have been able to. But pretty much this path is, actually in my opinion, the harder one because of all the instant death spikes. And to that I still have to say, Sigma, Wily, why haven't you made a spiked wall man yet? For God's sakes, the fans thought of this and you didn't. You're supposed to be a genius. And a robot. I'm still on the what am I fighting for? Oh God, I've never been able to get over that line. Oh hi, General. I never understood why the heck his throne explodes. That was something odd.
Show me your true power.
Oddly enough, while the cutscenes are very hilariously acted out, the battle quotes are actually really well done. Show me your true power, as the General just said, is actually one of the best delivered lines I've ever seen in a Megaman game, besides X8 in general. But anyway, the General is actually a much harder fight as Zero, because unlike X, where he has the benefit of not only having a charge shot, but being able to hit long distances, Because remember, the only thing you can hurt on this guy is just like Sigma's body from X3. You can only hit the head. Oh, but man, when I get to X3... Oh, and by the way, when I say I will be getting 100%, I don't mean I'm always going to be getting the best ending. I'm getting 100% meaning I'm getting every item. Oh, that'll be fun to do. I still think that, but I will say that that technically means that General is the strongest character for Zero or X I've ever faced, because he's the only one that ever fully survives a conference with them. I forgot my emulator did that at that point. If you couldn't tell, for some reason it took a while to load it. It loaded a loading screen. And we are 100%. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Thank you guys for watching, which I've now realized I say twice for some reason. Took me long enough. And I will see you guys next time. See you then.